Man, I'm glad Ashley was on first because it's nice having an old person go on before me. I feel so much younger. And speaking of younger, I want to tell you a little bit about my past. Well, not that part. I was raised by an unneutered Springer Spaniel before there were leash or fence laws, so I became a roamer at a very early age. At 9 months, I was walking. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Riding a tricycle. And surfing in a cardboard box that my brothers had tied a rope around, tossed a pillow into, and dragged across the yard at top speed. Oh, yeah, no danger in that. But the scariest part? There were adults taking pictures. By the time I was 2, I was hauling. I literally hit the street and climbed walls. Now my dog Albert, hereafter known as Albie, he didn't mind going out and babysitting with me when I was on the prowl, because that gave him extra opportunities to lift his leg on the neighbor's flowers and scout out the neighborhood for lady dogs in heat, which probably explains why there were so many brown and white puppies strewn from one end of our subdivision to the other. Now all I have to do is remember my name, where I am. Now what? Oh yeah, Grandma, thank you. I am decrepit. The summer I turned 2. Oh, this is, by the by, those who don't know me, this is only my 2nd time, so cut me some slack. There you go. That's what we like to hear. Work that crowd. The summer I turned 2, my grandma, who lived with us, bought our first television. And while every night after dinner, while Mom was elbow deep in scalding hot dishwater, cleaning up after the meal that she had spent hours fixing, Grandma, Dad, and my 2 older brothers were supposed to be watching the baby. But no, they were sitting on their butts watching that there newfangled television. And when I heard the call of the wild, oh good, now I don't have to look at you. Damn, you look so much better now. Cool. You should dress like that all the time. Garnet! The neighbors have candy. I quickly learned how to open up the front door and headed on out in search of adventure and any goodies I could weasel out of the neighbors. Now, thankfully, Albie had street smarts, and he taught me 3 very important lessons. 1, how not to get killed on the 4-lane highway that was only 1 house and a gas station away from ours. 2, how to beg. And 3, how to piddle in bushes. Which actually was an excellent skill to have at outdoor keggers when I was in college. Now, every night when it was warm, Albie would take me to a different house. And he'd tell me, all right, I'll go up there and stand in front of the open door, because nobody had air conditioning then, and peer through the window, peer through the screen door. Okay, now look adorable. Okay, and add a little hint of pitiful. Good. Now, if someone squeals like a piggy when they finally notice that you're there, all the better. So he would lie down by the door, wait to collect his toddler. And those poor unsuspecting neighbors. Oh, look, it's Garnet. Well, see, I was the baby of the block because most of my neighbors had no kids of their own, or I was the age of the grandkids. So that was a fiddle I played real well. And they made the mistake of opening the door and inviting me in. They created their own monster. Because, you see, toddlers are a lot like stray cats. You feed them, you own them. And you would give me candy, and cookies, and toys, and lots of attention. Why would I want to go home? Now, even that very first time I headed out on the road, Mom had to force my brothers to help her look for me. Grandma and Dad never did join the search. Ever. Television, toddler. Television, toddler. Television. Now, Albie, he was cool, babysitting me, devoted babysitter when I was out on the road. But when we got home, he washed his paws of all responsibility. He figured the humans should carry some of the burden. Unfortunately, 4 out of 5 of them did not share Albie's view. And poor Mom was so busy cleaning and cooking and washing the clothes and hanging up the clothes and taking down the clothes and folding the clothes and ironing the clothes and muttering under her breath that she couldn't watch me constantly. And what is Albie doing? He's hiding under my baby bed, licking himself, kicking back, sleeping, dreaming about that cute little poodle 2 streets over. And I was busy causing mischief and mayhem. Like the time I scaled the shelves in the 8-foot-high, what was that thing? Storage closet. You knew the answer. Why did you ask me? And I managed to get the one thing on the tippy-top shelf that could kill me. By the time I latched onto a box of poison-covered peanuts that were used to whack moles. Now, by the time my parents finally found me, I was sitting on the kitchen floor, spitting the thing out. since it had failed to kill me, they decided to drown me in the sink. They were pouring so many liquids down me. It was like I was a spy and they were trying to get information out of me. Of course, their story was, well, we just wanted to wash out any poison you might have swallowed. Yeah, right. And where's Elby during all of this? Hiding under the bed laughing. We did a lot of that. Now, there was another pantry off the kitchen that had 2-foot deep shelves. They were always loaded with cans and open cereal boxes and bags of flour and sugar and bottles of syrup. And of course, me. And these shelves were further apart, so it required a little more skill in climbing. They also were not attached at the back. Oh yeah, you see where this is going. So on several occasions, I managed to flip those suckers off, land on the floor, and get covered in cans and boxes and flour and sugar and syrup. It only took like 3-4 times before my dad finally got off his butt and screwed the things down. Duh. Again, Elby was a smart dog. He stayed hidden, chuckling to himself. Oh yeah, she's all yours. Now speaking of Elby, Dad wanted a hunting dog. Because Elby was a player, not a pointer. And whenever Dad took him hunting, Elby would just take off running as fast and as far as he could go. Because, see, he had made friends with a covey of quail, and each year he'd run out and visit with them. And so while Dad is cussing his way through a puppet dog through the briars and the brambles, Elby's throwing tequila shots and playing a few quick hands at Texas Hold'em. When Dad finally got close enough, Elby'd pick up a rock and chuck it at some poor unsuspecting pheasant who would take off just in time for Dad to pop it. Then while Dad's slogging up to him, Elby'd do a quick round of high fives with his quail buddies and trot off to find his quail or his pheasant. And then he'd come back with it dangling from his mouth, wagging his tail, and doing this, oh, look what a good boy I am, routine. Trying not to laugh out loud and spit this pheasant out. And Dad's going, oh, good boy, Elby, good boy. But never once did Dad ever smell the tequila on Elby's breath. It's a well-known fact that dead pheasant is an excellent breath freshener. Stick with me. You'll learn so much stuff. Now, if only I could learn so much stuff. I don't know this. Now, 4th of July. Oh, no. Let's back up, shall we? Let's. Why? Because I can do that because I have the microphone. You're stuck in your chairs. You're trapped like rats. Me, I can go anywhere I want to. So, About this time, I accidentally broke Elby's tail, closing the front door. After that, he could wag around corners. But Mom cleaned it up, straightened it as much as she could, slapped a bandage on it. But see, Elby couldn't go down to the corner and hang out with his buds and let them know that his toddler had done that to him. So when he's down there with Ruff and Fido And they asked him, "Geez, Albie, what happened to you, man?" "Well, my kid was playing in the front yard, and this band of roving mountain lions slinked in. And we just there, about ready to pounce on her. I leapt into action. I bit and clawed and kicked them and scared the crap out of them. There's still puma poop in the yard to prove it." But as they were running off, one of those fuckers scratched my tail. But you should have seen them. "Oh man, Albie, oh man, you're so cool. Oh, yeah," and Ruff's going, "Yeah, Albie, you're so lucky. Your kid roams all over the neighborhood. You get to mess around anywhere you want. My kids have to stay in the backyard. And they keep putting dresses on me and feather boas and long white gloves and stupid looking hats." Well, I kind of got to admit, I do sort of like the hats. "And then they make me play tea party. But they don't even have real food. Someday I just want to bite the heads off of their dolls and bury them under a bush." "Yeah, Ruff, you got it rough." Now, 4th of July, that same summer, our family joined thousands of other families at Walbridge Park on the bank of the Maumee River in Toledo, Ohio. Everybody was sitting on their picnic blankets enjoying the fireworks. Everybody except one poor black man. Now, you may or may not have guessed, but this was in the mid-1900s. And about 8 feet away on a blanket is this one poor, terrified black man sitting with his family. And an adorable little white girl on his lap. He couldn't move. He couldn't touch me. He couldn't say a word. But he was shooting up silent prayers, let me tell you. "Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me, Lord. Save me, Lord Jesus. Remove this child from my lap, because she's going to be the death of me." Now, since Albie had to stay home, there was nobody watching me during the fireworks. So, of course, I had waddled over and plopped my butt in his lap. And finally, Mom looks around and goes, "Oh, where's Garnet?" When she sees me, do you know what she did? She smiled and waved and left me there. Mom was shooting up her own prayers, let me tell you. "Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you. Oh, praise you, Jesus, for putting that child on someone else's lap for a while. Because she's going to be the death of me." By the time I was 5, she had already passed me off on God. "She's all yours, Lord. She's all yours."
Ladies and gentlemen, that is comedian Garnet. Give it up again for him. Let's give it up for the opener, comedian